What's up? What's up, everybody? Come to us just dropped a big, fat, juicy, steaming. I shouldn't say steaming. Steaming makes it sound very bad, doesn't it? A big, fat, juicy trailer for Summoners War Chronicles at Gamescom 2020, apparently. Just got dropped today. We're going to take a look at it. Before we get started, a brief recap of what Summoners War Chronicles is, because for years we've been talking about this and people always get confused. Summoners War Chronicles is an MMO spin-off using the characters from the Summoners War universe. It's not Summoners War 2. It is not the Summoners War Killer. It is a different game in a different genre using the same characters. It's like saying Mario Tennis and Mario Kart 64. Bego, I think you're showing your age there. It's two totally different games. One game did not kill the other. They eventually just all died of old age, just like every game does. So anyway, let's take a look at the Summoners War Chronicles trailer. I just wanted to give you guys a recap. It is an MMORPG using the characters from the Summoners War universe. It has been in development for like 13,000 years. So let's take a look at actually the trailer for it. Let's see what it is. So, what did you guys think? To me, it looks like a Nintendo Switch Square Enix Summoners War. For the most part, that's the first impressions that I get. It looks good. It looks good, but it's an MMORPG, and a lot of us, like, one of the things that we love about Summoners War is the gameplay style, the turn-based combat that has a lot of depth as far as like runes and now artifacts. So I think that, and also monster synergies, monster collections, and there's just so much depth as far as gameplay strategy. This just takes away, I want to say half, but most of what Summoners War is. It's just using the same characters, and it takes away, for the most part, most of what Summoners War is, and puts it into different genre. Of course, again, I'm just gonna say the same thing again. Puts into a different genre of mobile game, of MMORPG, like traditional MMORPG. Because I mean, massive multiplayer online RPG. There's a lot of things that could fit under that umbrella. Let's take a look a little bit more in depth, and we'll see if there's anything. Because I know we saw some Lucian there. I know we saw. All I care about is Lucian. Show me Lucian, bro. Show me Lucian. Wait. Let's see if we can see some character. I see a living armor. Can you guys see my? Yeah, you guys can't see my cursor. See living armor. See Zaratu there. Finally, we can summon. There's enough people that have Zaratu. I bet he's gonna be like a pet. That's what it looks like. Dark Jack-o'-lantern. I'm not sure. Some of these other ones may be. There's a light chimera too up here. Some of these other ones may be units that we currently have in the game too. Let's see if we see anything from. What is this? Some of these, I mean, a lot of these are going to be new. I think that may be a Kung Fu Girl. Maybe. That looks like it might be. What? I was thinking Oracle at first, but I don't think that's an Oracle now. Oh, we see a. We see a Platy. What else? And everything is like reimagined to look completely different. I think that's a Monkey. Oh, you guys can't see it. There's a Monkey King as well. But the resolution that I'm showing this, he's on the very, very, very side. He's on the very, very side. Let's see if we see anything else. I mean, it basically looks like if you took the few Summoners War units out of this, that's a Bernard butt right there. If you took the Summoners War units out of this, like just like those few units that I mentioned, and put a different label on this, no one would know that it's Summoners War. No one would know that it's a Summoners War brand. But there's not every single Summoners War unit. There's just a few units. Like there's just maybe like from what it looks like, a third of the units are from Summoners War, right? Because there's a lot. There's a Mystic Witch. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a current Summoners War unit. We may see some of these. Maybe some of these are going to be future transmogs for Summoners War units in the future as well. Like this could be, maybe there's an Epicount Priest, but we don't know that. But I think it's just a player character, really. We take a look at more Mystic Witches. I think that was supposed to be Fairy over here. Another Zeratu. Is this a Monkey King? Is this another Monkey King? So it's looking like there's not all the units from Summoners War maybe going to be in it. This looks like another Monkey King here. Over here. Let's see. Anything else? I don't know what that unit is supposed to be. There we see some bosses. This is a... No, not that one. This is a boss, but... Yeah, this is one we saw a screen cap from in the past. At some point. I think we saw a screen cap from her as well. This looks like another one of the big boss monsters. Big dungeons. I think we saw another monkey. So all the Monkey Kings and Chimeras are definitely going to be in the game. But it looks like it's going to be a lot of units that, a lot of new stuff too. That's not really necessarily from the current Summoners where we see a Chimera. But this is really the most gameplay footage we've seen from this game, period. Like, this is why, I mean, of course, that's how trailers work. Subsequent trailers in the future, like, yeah, the closer the game is to release, the more. So it looks like it is pretty close to release, right? Finally. So, of course, we're going to take a look at it, but I don't know how many current Summoners War players are going to be excited about this game, are going to be playing. I think a lot of people will definitely try it out, but I don't know how many people are going to stay with the game because it's not everything that we enjoyed about Summoners War. And one of the things that we liked about Summoners War is when it came out, it was kind of a pioneer. There's some more things you can summon. There's a water chimera. There's a lot of the chimeras. There's I like that jack-o'-lantern. That is awesome. He's so creepy. This is my favorite unit in the entire trailer. I know I'm the only one that likes this jack-o'-lantern the most, but that's my favorite unit in the entire trailer because he's so different. I like it. I like different, right? That's definitely a Kung Fu Girl, right? And then the trailer at the end, or the logo at the end. But yeah, it's just one of the things about Summoners War. I feel, and I think a lot of people would, maybe not everyone would agree with me, but a lot of people would agree with me that one of the things that was great about Summoners War is when it came out, it was kind of different. It did things a little bit differently. It's like, oh, we're like Final Fantasy, like one of the old Final Fantasies, turn-based RPG. Not Final Fantasy specifically, but turn-based RPG. But we add new elements to it. We innovate and we do something fresh and new. And then with this, it looks like, from what the trailer is showing me, it looks like just an MMORPG. It doesn't look like anything is new and innovative. It's just an MMORPG with some, which is not bad, but it just looks like an MMORPG with some units from Summoners War kind of stuck in there, right? So, I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Because that's just my thoughts. I think every time I play an MMORPG, I'm like, man, this is really pretty. But I'm like, it's a huge time investment, and I don't know that I necessarily have this amount of time in my life to invest in 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 hours a week into an MMORPG, even though there have been a lot of MMORPGs that I've gotten the chance to be sponsored by a lot of these MMORPGs. I'm like, man, I wish I could play this more. However, this is like, you play an MMORPG and you're like, this is a big part of my life now. And I'm like, I just wish I had the time for them, right? So anyway, again, this looks like another really pretty MMORPG that I won't have enough time to play, right? So that's just me. What do you guys think about it? I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think they did a really good job of creating a game. I think the art team did a fantastic job. I'm curious to see the gameplay. Of course, we're going to try it out on the channel. Well, of course we are, right? Because generally I don't play other ComToys games, but I'll make an exception for a Summoner's War branded game. That's where they get you. They're like, yeah, well, we know you will, and so will everyone else. They'll make an exception when it's a Summoner's War branded game. That's what we're going for. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this one. We'll take a look at it when it actually comes out. I don't know that we have a release date. If we do, and I don't know it right now while I'm recording this video, if I find it out by the time I post it, I will leave it in the comments or the description or something like that. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.